I had some nice sells of gold today morning. This current sell that you're seeing right here, I had this sell in the morning. This one, I had this sell in the morning. This was a nice one. This was a nice sell to the downside, and you can see price kept on dropping. But I took out some profits up to this level right here, as you can see. But price kept on dropping. It broke this low. As you can see, it broke it and retested it right here. It broke it, retested it, and then price dropped up to this level, then it pumped back up, consolidate in there, and then after it broke again, as you can see. So currently, we're going to make analysis and see where will FMC drive the price, because I think today's FMC is going to be a crazy one, man. It's going to be a crazy one. The FMC. Today's FMC is going to be a crazy one. But we're going to be looking at gold. We're going to be looking at gold, and then we're going to be looking at the DXY. We're going to look at so many things. But mostly it's going to be gold and some dollar pairs, to try and see where will price go. So let's see here, just a moment. For those that don't know FMC, I'm going to tell you what FMC means. And do you need to trade it or you don't need to trade it? Because such days people can just be in the markets there and they don't know what is happening. And they don't know what is happening in the markets. Uh, First of all, this event is happening in 57 minutes from now. That is 10. It will be 10 p.m. Ugandan time. So these the Feds, they're going to release. It's all about whatever is happening today is going to be all about interest rates. It's going to be about interest rates. So what we have the federal we have the Fed monetary policy statement. Then we have the Fed interest rate decision, and then we have the FMC press conference, as you can see. So we have two events at the same time, which is the Fed monetary policy statement. Then we have the Fed interest rate decision. So I think the most important one is going to be the Fed interest rate decision. So either the interest rates are cut or not. So this is to do with the Fed interest rate decision. Are they going to cut the interest rates or are they not going to cut them? And the things they base on to cut the interest rates or not to cut them. There are certain things that these guys consider. They may cut them. So let me ask here ChatGTP and see what ChatGTP thinks. Let me ask ChatGTP here what ChatGTP thinks. Let's see what is ChatGTP. Today is a crazy day, man. You see, days like this when you're not sure of your trends, man. You don't go into the markets. Such markets can be very volatile, man. Anything to do with Feds. Actually, Feds are more crazy. They're so crazy. Where is my ChatGTP? But this is gold, as you can see. This is gold. This is my 15 years time frame, man. And I'm going to tell you guys. I think if you want to catch profitable trades, man, learn to trade on smaller time frames. Learn to trade on smaller time frames, man. If you want to like really catch big trades, learn to trade on smaller time frames. You learn to trade on smaller time frames, and you thank me later. You see, smaller time frames you can catch nice trades. You see this trade right here? Look at where my stop loss was. My stop loss was up here, and look, price like broke through, retested, and then just continued coming down. Look, imagine if I was swinging this trade from up here to down here. Do you know how many pips are these from here to down here? You see, man. ChatGTP. So let's check ChatGTP. ChatGTP. So let me ask ChatGTP what it thinks of. Yeah, guys, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the comments, and all people that reached out to me when I had lost someone. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, ChatGTP. ChatGTP. What's your take on today's FMC, FMC. So I'm asking here ChatGPT to see what ChatGPT thinks of. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty big. So ChatGPT guy says the Fed's decision today is pretty big deal. If they kept rates steadily and raised them, it likely reflects that there's an ongoing battle with inflation. Even though it's been slowing down, the Fed's primary concern right now seems to be balancing inflation control without stifling economic growth. If they held the rates, it would signal that they believe inflation is in a better place and they're taking a wait to see approach. If they raise the guys, we're going to make the analysis. I'm first checking. I'm first checking the fundamentals. If they held rates, it would signal they believe inflation is in a better place, and they are taking a while to see a wait and see approach. If they raise the rates, it would indicate they are still worried about the inflation pressures. What's your take on it? Are you concerned about inflation? No, slow down, slow down. So guys, that is what ChatGDP says. If these if they raise the rates, it indicates that they're worried about the inflation. If they keep the rates at the same time, steadily, it indicates that we expect the inflation is stable. So whatever is going to happen today, we expect whatever outcome is coming out, we want to see prices that go up or down. Now let's make our analysis. So the first thing I always do is I look at the DXY. That is the first thing I'm going to always do. Look at the DXY. So let's look at the DXY right now and see where price is likely to go. So this is my Bitcoin. I quote this by trade of Bitcoin. So let's look at the DXY and see. Guys, I'm going to make analysis for you, and then we see where price is going to go. This is the DXY. Now, traders, if you're new around here, I've been making analysis from the previous slides that I've been having, and I've told you how this DXY has been moving. You can see price has been in an uptrend. You see, price has literally been in an uptrend for some time until we had this trend line break right here. As you can see, we had this trend line break, and then we still have this gap right here. As you can see, and then we also have a gap right here that our price created, as you can see. So let's zoom into the smaller time frame and see. Let's look at the 1 hour candle and see. Let's look at the 1 hour candle and see what we have. So the 1 hour candle, literally, we have our price coming down off this part right here, as you can see, and then it looks like let me make this big. So we have price off this zone right here, as you can see, and then we have this gap that was created in the market. This gap right here, as you can see. This is the DXY. Let's see how the DXY looks like. Actually, this looks like I can drive in a line from up here, indicating that price has been in this downtrend, giving us lower lows and lower highs. You see, look at this, guys. Look at this. You see, this is what price has been doing, and then now we have had price breakout. So probably we need to see a retest and then push to the upper side, as you can see. So we may have a push just for a temporary retest to up here. This is what I think of the DXY, as you can see. Let's see. Yeah. So when I remove this here, you can see. Let's make this small. So I like to draw out these things and then map them out on the side like this. You see, this is what we have. You see, traders. Reason why price has broken again this trend line right here. You see, price has broken this trend line right here. You see, so today's FOMC it's likely to be an up and down. It's likely to be an up and down situation. And we have price, shoot up and then shoot down crazy. But if we have price like really coming to shoot up, it may come back up here to fill up this gap here. You see this gap that was created in the market? This gap right here, It has to be filled. This gap wasn't filled. So if we were to have price FMC today dropping, probably may want to fill up that gap right there. That gap was left there for a reason. This is how the DXY looks like. This is how the DXY looks like, guys. You see, this is how the DXY looks like. Now let me look at let me look at let me look at some other pairs like Euro USD. We have had Euro USD do I think continue in the downtrend market for some time. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so we had Euro USD in the downtrend market for some time. From this zone right here, you can see this zone right here. You can see it right here. And then now we had price pump back up. As you can see, we had now price pump back up in this uptrend market. So I'll put this side. So we've had again price pump back up, giving us. Do you know, guys? Do you know that this whole week we have had clear market structure, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Look at it. Now price here probably this looks like another high low. This one right here. You see, we've had price give us high highs and higher lows, high highs and higher lows. You know. Now for this one is simple, man. For this one is very simple. I'm just going to mark out this upper part right here and this lower part right here. As simple as that. I'm not going to complicate anything, man. For those that don't know me, I trade mostly price action. I trade price action mostly. So that's what we have. And then that has happened at this zone right here. This zone right here, as you can see. You can see. We've had that at that zone right there. This is Euro USD. This is Euro USD. For those guys that are just joining, this is our Euro USD. We have had price. Price is still quite of in an uptrend on the 1 hour candle, as you can see. Now, currently, price has given us this more of like a flag pattern, as you can see, indicating that we may have price pump up to the upper side. But this will base off the FMC, whatever is going to happen. If price does that, it probably is going to continue its uptrend market, meaning this was just a retracement to the downside. Now we're going to have another impulsive move to the upper side. We may have another impulsive move to the upside. And remember, guys, I told you last time, anytime when these news events are going to happen, we have price at a turning point. So right now we have price at this point right here, which is acting as a resistance. This one right here. This is acting as a resistance right here. So this is our Euro USD. But again, let me see. That's the Euro USD. Let's look at GBP USD. GBP. For someone who thinks they can trade this FMC, man, good luck. This FMC, these news events, it's very volatile. Like whatever decision that is going to come out there. Yes, demand and supply. Actually, demand and supply is the easiest concept that I use to trade in the market. Demand and supply is the easiest. So you can see for GBP USD, we literally have the same exact thing, man. You can see. Yes, I do trade demand and supply. We have had literally the same exact thing. You can see we have had price like, push up in an uptrend, giving us clear market structure, higher highs and higher lows. You see, look at this, higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. You can see. Now, currently here we have price, this zone right here, as you can see. It's almost giving us, it's called a bullish pennant, this right there, as you can see. Now, this is a consolidation. This consolidation has happened for a reason. When price is going to shoot. This consolidation has happened for a reason. You understand? So if price shoots out here, it's likely coming to this point right here, right there. That is where price is coming to. If it breaks up, because this is a continuation pattern to the upper side. This right here. This is for GBP USD, indicating that let's see. Let's first look at the 4-hour candle. Let's first look at the 4-hour candle. Let me first see if I draw my trend line of here. Let's see. We have a trend line exactly at this part right here. I always love to use a lot of scenarios whenever I'm trading in the markets. I like to use a lot of scenarios. So you can see that's my trend line right there, traders. That is my trend line. So on the higher time frame, we can see price is currently at this point right here. Price has come here once. It's now back right there, as you can see. So let's see. For those people that don't know, I love to swing trade. I like to look at things long term. I don't like to look at like temporary or short term decisions where you have to look at the price and then you have to act fast. I love to look at the higher time frames and then look for swing trades more. Swing trades are more good. Swing trades are better, man. You can look at the big picture. So right here you can see we have had price, come in a downtrend for some time. Now we can't say we're in an uptrend, but we got in an uptrend on a smaller time from like 1 hour, we're in an uptrend. Like this is an uptrend market, this right here on the 1 hour candle. But on this 4 hour candle, you can literally see we've had price like come down for some time. And now currently we have price at this point right here, where we have this trend line right here. You can see. So the question is, will price really stay in an uptrend market and respect this, or is it going to break and then come probably back down after this part right? That is the question. That is the question. That's why I'm going to focus more on looking at the DXY, and I'm going to also focus on looking at gold today. Yeah. Gold, I don't know. Gold reacts fast for me. It's easier for me to understand where gold is going to go than these other pairs. It's easier for me. But all I just want to relate all these pairs and see what do they have in common. So like GBP USD or Euro USD, I want to see what does it have in common with the DXY? What is the opposite? Like in the past, like I've told you all the past lives that we have had, all the past live sessions that we have had, you have seen how the DXY has been almost relatable to these other pairs. So when NFP drops, you see where the DXY is going, and then indicating that we're going to have the opposite thing on these other pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, and all that. So let's first come back to the DXY. Let's first come back to the DXY. So we can see the DXY again for it has been in an uptrend market for some time. It has been an uptrend market for some time. Like overall, this is an uptrend market, you can see. This is an uptrend market overall. Even though I'm to bring this right here, look at this. As we see, holy, let's see. So we literally have almost opposite of whatever we have on my pairs like Euro USD. We have like the opposite. We have the opposite. The only thing we have gaps that were created. We have some gaps that were created. Let me see, but I can't see these gaps on this particular DXY. Let me see 1 hour. Yeah, we only have one gap here that was created right here. We have this gap here that was created. So these gaps right here, these gaps are key. That gap right there. Now, traders, this is what I think. But before I make this decision, before I can tell you where I expect prices to go, let me go back and also look at gold more. Let me first analyze gold more. Let's go to the 1 hour candle. Let's go to the 1 hour candle. For those people that were in my last live, guys, do you remember when I told you price is in an uptrend for gold? Look at this. Price has been in an uptrend for gold. And I literally drew this for you guys to show you how price moves in an uptrend. Look at this. Look at this. And the same thing I drew here. And I told you see, we had, I think, the last news events, I think around this part right here. Before we had price again continue pumping to the upper side, giving us those higher highs and higher lows. Look at this. This is a higher high, higher low, or what you call an impulsive move, retracement. Look at this impulsive move, retracement, impulsive move. Literally, we have been having this for the last, let me see from this is from January around 6th. And price has been giving us impulsive moves, retracements, impulsive move retracements. You see, for all this time until now, we have had price come to this part right here. You see, until we have had price come to this part right here, right here. So let's make some analysis of this gold pair. Let me see what do I say. So what I'm trying to see on gold right now, when you look at on gold on the higher time frame, currently price has been giving us these higher highs, but this was the last higher high, guys. This was the last higher high, this one right up here. So you can currently see that price now has come down here, it has given us this high low. But again, when price went back up to probably break this part right here, it didn't like really break it. So price stopped at this point right here, indicating that now probably this is the what? A lower high, this one right here. Indicating that today we may have a big push to the downside. We may have that one big candle to the downside. We may have that one big candle. And that one big candle may come as high, as low as this. We may have that candle as come as low as this. We may have that candle come as low as this. This part right here. That's what I think for gold. We may have price breakout because price has been in another trend for some time. We've had price breakout. Let me look at ChatGPT again. So someone said someone was asking if I trade demand and supply. Yes, I do trade demand and supply. Let me show you one of the demand and supply trades that I had this week. Demand and supply, easy. I even posted this on my. I posted this on my. I posted this one on my Instagram, guys. For those that follow me on Instagram, I posted this. Look at this. Look at this traders. I caught this trade. This one right here. From here. Let's wait. Let this one load up. USD JPY. I caught a nice demand and supply. Actually, guys, demand and supply is the easiest way you can trade in the markets, man. Easiest way you can trade in the markets. Look at this trade, man. Guys, look at this trade. Let's wait. Okay. Guys, look at the trade that I caught on demand and supply. This was the supply zone. Look at that. And the trade is still active, you see? I caught this and I posted it on my Instagram. For those that follow me on Instagram, I posted this. Look at the supply zone. So for those that don't know what demand and supply is, so let me explain it to you. Demand and supply, let's say supply. Supply is any zone in the market that causes a downside move. Now, we had this downside move. You can see. So the downside move can be characterized by huge candles to the downside. So if you have 1, 2, 3 big candles, that can act as our downside move. Now we have this move. We had this push the downside. So this zone right here caused this downside move. Now this zone that caused the downside move, it leaves things like fair value gaps in the market. Now these gaps make the market unbalanced. So meaning we have to have price reverse back and then go back and probably take out these gaps and then come tap into our supply zone and then probably we have now price continue to come back to the downside. So the importance of this demand supply zone is just to balance the market most times. Most times because there are gaps that are left in the markets most of the times. So we can say I caught this trade from here, and then I've been riding it ever since. And you can see price has been still coming down, as you can see. So these are some of the sweet trades that you catch, and then price starts just going your way immediately because you don't want to have price. You take your trade, and then price starts consolidating around this part right here. No, you want to take your trade. You take your trade there, and then price starts going in profits there and then. You see, there and then, man. You see, and price can still come down as low as this part right here, where we have this other gap right here. I think price will come as low as that. So this is a supply zone. Then demand is those zones that cause like upside move to the upper side, like any zone that causes an upside move. So I'll give you an example. You see this right here? This can also be a demand. This zone right here, it caused this upside move. This upside move right here. Again, an upside move can consist of these huge candles, these candles right here. Now, these candles have gaps, the fair value gaps. These gaps right here. These gaps right here, price has to come back to them, and probably it may fill them. Now, there are times where price will even violate this zone, indicating on where we have the trend of the market. If the market is in a downtrend, this can be violated. That's why I always recommend, anytime when you have such a market like this, let's say you have price, give you this zone, this. I don't wait for price to come back here and I take my sell trade. I always want to catch the trade from down here. And as price is going up to fill up all these gaps, because it's guaranteed price has to come back and fill up all these gaps. But people are scared to take these trades because everyone wants to catch the easy one, which is this one right here, where price is coming. But now look at this. You see how price was coming? It came tapped in, then started consolidating. I mean, started ranging as it's coming down. Obviously, you'd be in profits, but which one is better? This one right here, price is going back up. You can see. You see, as price is going back up, look, as price is going back up to fill up all these gaps. So I always want to take the uncomfortable trades everyone is trying to ignore. And the way I catch these trades is easy, man. Very easy. When I see such a thing in the market, I want to see if this happened at a turning point. If this currently is at a turning point, that's all I want to know. So that's why I always look out for my historical data and see where price last tapped. Is it a turning point? So you can see this is a turning point right there. So you can see this was a turning point, as you can see. People call me right now. So guys, you can see. So this is what I'm trying to say. So you can see this was a turning point. Now, I think one thing to even make things easier for you guys, you need to understand that whatever comes down has to go back up. Whatever comes down has to go back up. Whatever comes down has to go back up. You see what it is? Comes down has to go back up. So price this pushed down here and it has to go back up. The reason why it has to go back up, but as I told you, price has come back to these gaps. It has to fill up all these gaps and then it has to come back to the supply zone. So I want to know one thing, this standing point, and then when is price starting now to go. So I want to see signs that price is now going to go back up. But most of the times, when price comes aggressively like this, it will go back aggressively. Same thing as you can see. And then when you reach the supply zone, then you can take another trade where as price is dropping. But always ensure to take uncomfortable trades that no one wants to take. So someone was like, how do you manage your trades? What do you mean, how do I manage my trades? How, in terms of swing trading, what time frames do you focus on? I focus mostly on higher time frames. Mostly higher time frames. I'll show you. This was gold. This was gold. You see this gold? The only way you would swing this gold is if you were on a higher time frame. The only way you would swing this if you're on a higher time frame. You see, but if you're in a smaller time frame, then it's not easy to just swing trade. So you should look at the daily time frame, look at the 4-hour time frame if you're swing trading, and for your entries, you can always use the smaller time frame. You can even use the 1-hour candle to find your entry if you're swing trading. Because swing trading, you're holding a position from like down here to up here. From down here to up here, price is going to go from, and this took, let's say, this started May 6th, and then price reached up here. Let's see. This took from January 6th to January 10th. You can see you're swinging for almost 4 days. You see, so you can even have your entries on 1 hour. But if you're day trading, you can just use 5 minutes time frame for your entries, man. 5 minutes time frame. I've taken a few trades this week, and all the trades have been on my 5 minute time frame, and there have been sniper entries, man. Sniper entries. Klaus, next week you're analyzing markets live with you. Yes, so is it okay to use one time frame for both entry and exit? No, no, no. If you're analyzing, mostly depends on your type of trading. If you're day trading, you have to play around the 1 hour candle. But if you're playing around the 1 hour candle, you can't just have your entries in the 1 hour candle. You have to zoom into the 5 minutes time frame for your entries. You can't just play on the 1 hour candle. You see, the reason why I love to have my entries on 5 minutes, because you can have a tight stop loss on the 5 minutes time frame, but you can't have a tight stop loss on the 1 hour candle because it will be taken out very quick. And the way you see things. Now look at this trade. I caught this trade this morning. You see, I caught this trade this morning. You can see this one right here. So you can see my stop loss looks quite big. But when I zoom into the 1 hour candle, this stop loss looks very small. You can see. Meaning if they had taken me out, probably I would lose like 3, 5, 10 pips right here. You see, but now look at my target price just kept on coming down, and this is more than probably 50 pips. This right here, you can see. Now let me show you another trade that I caught on the 5 minutes time frame. Look at this. Look at these traders. This other trade right here, I caught this trade. This one right here, more. You see, price was consolidating in here for some time, and then it had given us this pattern. This pattern right here. It was visible like on the 1 hour candle. This one right here. This one. So we had price range for some time in here, and then we had it break out right here. Oh, okay. I'm going to answer that. How do I manage my swing trades? I'm going to answer that. So you can see I go to this trade again on a smaller time frame. We had price breakout, pull back, and then you see. So I had like a very tight stop loss. But imagine if you're doing this on 1 hour candle, meaning you put your stop loss even as low as this. Now imagine when price goes off on you, you're losing so much money. You're losing so much money. So how do I manage my swing position? So if I have a swing position, if price comes down, I'm going to answer that. Uh, so how do I manage my swing trades? Man, if price goes my way and I'm already in profits, I'm going to break even my trade. Or I'll secure some of, I keep on securing like profits. You bring your stop loss. If it's a sell, you put your stop loss below your entry and keep on moving it. If it's a buy, you keep on like moving your, keep on moving your stop loss above your entry. So if price goes off on you, you're not losing anything. For mostly swing traders, because anything can happen. You can be in a swing trade for some time and then some heavy news drop and then price goes off on you like really big time. So what I do is just playing around with my stop loss, because if price goes my way, now look at this. Meaning, you look at this. If I had caught this and as a swing trade, not a day trade, now imagine I would just keep on moving my stop loss, and then price keeps on dropping. Now look at where price reached. You see, guys. Now someone asked a good question. Someone asked a question. If price comes to a non-historical point, most of the time price comes to zones that it has been to. Price comes to zones that it has been to. Always. Price comes to levels it has been to. Price doesn't go to levels it hasn't been to. The only time when price goes to levels it hasn't been to, when its price was at an all-time high, that is when price goes to levels it hasn't reached. Or when price comes to all-time low, but there's nothing like all-time low. There's nothing like all-time low because all these things start from down and then they start going up. You see, so most of the time, price, if it's to come back down, it comes down to levels it has been to. So you just have to check your data very well. You understand? That's why I have a friend. He's in Dubai. He actually paid someone. He paid someone money to go and to draw for him lines, horizontal lines, like every important zone in the market. This guy literally paid someone to put for him those lines on his laptop. Like he has lines for every historical zone because price plays around those zones. So there's nothing like price can't come back to a historical zone. Price always comes back to zones that it has already been. Wherever price has touched. So when price is coming back down, it will come back to that zone. Always, most of the time. You can see price was here. You can see where price was here. Price was here. Price was here. You can see wherever price comes to, it has already been there for some time. Most of the time, price. Now, the other thing, if price comes, let me see. Let me read this question again. If price comes to what is let's see. Or what alternative confirmation would you be used to? Okay. Now the other confirmation, let's say price comes to a zone that I'm not like really sure if price will reverse. I wait until price. Most of the time, price will start consolidating around that zone. Yeah, we have a few minutes until the FOMC news drop. So if price comes back to a zone and you're not sure if price is going to really reverse and go back up, you wait. Price will consolidate at that zone for some time, and it will give you all the confirmation. So for me, what I want is today I don't want to teach. I want to make analysis, but I want to show you something. Mostly, price will give you like a pattern. Price will give you something like a pattern. At that zone, it will consolidate that for some time as it's developing a pattern. So it's going to take time and break above that pattern, retest it, and then shoot to the upper side. You understand, guys? So, guys, remember to subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. So let's go back to our today's. What we have today on today's menu is FMC. When you look at this FMC, price is literally giving us almost the same exact thing. All these pairs look the same. So when I draw this right here, you can see that price is almost giving us the same exact thing with all these other pairs. Let me show you guys. Let's go to the 1 hour candle. So you can see most of these pairs prices has been giving us almost the same exact thing. You can see. Now this right here, this looks like a falling wedge. This looks like a falling wedge. My electricity is out again, but you guys can't see me. The thing staying in expensive places and they don't fix. Guys, can you see me? It's now back. This is why I love to stay in. This is why I love to stay in places like Dubai. Electricity never goes. So guys, we have this. So guys, we have this falling wedge on this DXY. I mean on gold, you have this falling wedge. A falling wedge is a reversal, mostly like a reversal pattern to the upper side. You can see this falling wedge. But again, I've already explained to you this may be a falling wedge, but again, also it can indicate the price is going to continue dropping down the side. Because when you look at the price action, we have had price do this. So guys, look at this. We have had price do this. We have had price do this. You can see the price has been coming up, down, up, then comes here, up here, comes back down here. Now price has come. So indicating that now we may have price like, breaking through. We may have price breaking through. So let's make this big. That is what we've had, guys. You can see. You can see this is what I've been having. So when you look closely here, this is something that anyone can just interpret with their eyes. When you look at this. So you can see this is a shoulder, head, shoulder. That's why I think today's price, man, we may see a drop on any pair that is against the dollar. That's what I think. I'm not telling you guys to go and trade, because today's news is going to be very volatile. Hands down. Today I'm not trading. I'm not placing any trade. I may only trade the aftermath. I may go in for the aftermath, but this is what I'm thinking. Look at this. You see this? You see that, traders? So we may have price drop down, because even currently we have price at a turning point. But today's turning point is crazy, man. Today's turning point is crazy. It's crazy. You can see that's the turning point I'm talking about. Look at that, traders. We have this turning point right here. So the possibilities, price will either break and come down, or there's a possibility price will just bounce off here and then go for another big impulsive move to the upper side. You understand? But that does indicate that price is going to continue to go to the upper side. You understand, traders? We don't expect, we don't, not just because these news are going to drop, it doesn't mean the price is going to continue going up or it's going to come down. No, these news events, mostly they just complete market structure. So today's market structure, what I think is we may have a breakout here. We may have a breakout, you see. So with 10, that 10 the 10 p.m. candle may be our breakout, you see. So if that kind of breaks out big time, it's going to create, obviously, fair value gaps. It's going to create like a big gap in the market. That today's FMC. Those Fed rates. Yeah, you understand? So we may see gold there, the bounce off, continue going to the upper side, or we may see gold like breaking through. Because again, the price action just shows everything is clear. We may have price breaking from here. We may have price breaking. Guys, make sure to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to subscribe. If you're new to this channel, let me first go pick some water. So this man, time runs very fast. Literally, we are left with around 17 minutes until the FMC meetings drop. We're left with around just a few minutes. So someone is saying, I'm expecting a sell on gold, man. I'm expecting a sell on gold. I'm expecting a sell on gold, meaning I'm expecting a buy on USD JPY. I'm expecting a buy. Let's look at USD JPY. So this was my trade that I caught. So I think with today's FMC, we may have price push back up. But I think if price can do that up and down thing, it may come back down here, fill up this gap, and then probably push up to the upper side. Because when you look here, this is some simple price action also. You can see this right here, man. Look at this. See this. So I think price is going to break out from here and then just pump to the upper side. You see. So for the USD JPY, I'm expecting a buy, and not just expecting a buy. The DXY, I've already showed you the DXY here. The DXY also looks positive. The DXY just broke out from this zone right here. You can see. The DXY just broke out from that zone right here. You can see. You see. So indicating that we may have a buy on the DXY. We may have a buy on the DXY. We have around 14 minutes. We have 14 minutes until the FMC drops. But I'm going to look at sales on gold, man. I may look at sales, but it may be like a small, I mean a big sell, and then price probably may pull back to the upper side. For those that want to trade it, but again, trading these news events, man, it's all gambling. This is all gambling. Trading news events. I don't want to take. I don't. I try as much as I can to avoid trades that I take, and my heart is pumping very fast. That is gambling. However much you make money off it, to me, that is gambling. I want to take where it's comfortable trades. Trades that I've seen for some time. Huh? So here we are looking for sells on gold. You may see some sells on gold. If the sales don't come in, it means price has respected this trend line. If the sales don't come in on gold, it means price has respected this trend line. That trend line, that black trend line that you see there, this one. That trend line right there, guys. It means price has respected it because literally the price, that's where price is currently on. That's right there. We have a few minutes until we have around how many minutes? A few minutes until FMC drops. Guys, I get some of you guys asking what is going to happen to gold? What's going to happen to gold? Don't gamble with these markets. Don't gamble with these markets. Don't gamble with these markets. We're left with how many minutes? Let's see. 10 minutes until FMC drops. 10 minutes until the FMC drops. We're left with 10 minutes until the FMC drops. Yeah, possibilities price can go any other side. So this is why I want to catch the aftermath, guys. You see, if price drops, if FMC drops, whatever decision they're going to make, either to cut them to leave them wherever they are, those interest rates, whatever is going to happen, if we have an impulsive move to the upper side or down side, that is all I want. When you see an impulsive move in the market, that is all I want to see. If I see that impulsive move to the downside or upper side, that's all I want to see. That impulse move creates gaps in the market, man. Those impulsive moves create gaps in the market. Now I'm going to catch those trades. The price is going back to fill up those gaps. That is all. So if we have price break, let's say we have a sell on this gold. If we have a sell on this gold, price is going to drop down like massively. So meaning when you check the daily time frame, you're going to see it will be one big candle to the downside. We shall have one big candle to the downside. Let me show you guys. Let's put this here. So you see, if that candle breaks out, it's going to break out and then it will come as low as this. It may even come as low as this. There's possibility that this candle that is going to break out, it may come as low as this. Now, if price comes, and this has happened. If price brings this candle as low as this, now look where price is. It's at a turning point. Indicate the price, we have now price pulling back up. You see, it may not pull back today, it may do it tomorrow or even on a Friday. But I want to know, has price come at a turning point? Okay. I see all signs that price is now going to reverse and go back to the upper side. That is all I want. You see, if price doesn't break out here, then probably we have price continue to go to the upper side. Remember, we have had price giving us high highs and high lows. Look, you can see this is the daily time from high highs, high lows, high highs, and high lows, indicating that now this may be another possible push to the upper side if interest rates, however, interest rates come around. But remember, we have had price come at this turning point. We remove this. So we've had price come to this. We've had price at this turning point. You can see right here at this turning point. So indicating that if price today breaks out, it may break out and go break this all-time high. I don't know if this is the all-time high. Probably it may be the all-time high. I think this is the all-time high. Probably price may break out to that all-time high. It will break it up again with a huge candle. Whatever is going to come out with it, we have a big candle. My trades, I want to take them off big candles. When that big candle comes in and it's on a daily time frame, that big candle creates gaps, man, in the market. Gaps in the market. And those gaps are liquidity. There are a few things you need to understand about trading, man. You have to try and interpret trading in your own way so that you can understand and make things easier for you. You see, traders. So as I've told you, if today price, according to my price action, the way I'm seeing price action, price may break this part right here. If price breaks, probably may have a big candle drop to the downside up to like up down here. And then we can catch the sells. I mean, we may catch the buys back when price is coming back up. Or also may have price just bouncing off this trend line, this. And then we may have price continue going back to the upper side. You see, we have 6 minutes until FMC drops. We have a few minutes, around I think 5 now. We have a few minutes. Guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to like the video. And subscribe if you want to subscribe. We have 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes until it drops. We have 4 minutes until it drops. We have 3 minutes until FMC drops. FMC drops in the few months. But I've showed you guys. I've showed you my price action on gold. Gold, if price breaks it, okay, this trend line. Remember, we wanted this trend line to be broken. If price, but again, we have prices that are this bounce off, and then we have had this indicator. This indicator is a falling wedge. Falling wedge represents two things, man. We may see price shoot up, or we may see price, come down. So if price, probably price looks like it's going to bounce off and shoot it up aside. But again, same time price shows that it's going to break down here because of the price action. So if someone is saying, "Are we buying or selling?" Man, do whatever you want. I'm not telling you guys to look for buys or sells. I don't want you guys to gamble. Most of you guys last time I told you to trade, and then the trade went off on us, and you guys were complaining. But if you want to trade, you can wait for the aftermath and you trade with me. I'll still live like for the next 30 minutes. Yeah. We have 2 minutes until we have 2 minutes, guys. Left 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes until FMC drops. 2 minutes until FMC drops. Let me look at my phone right here. Where is this? Investing.com. Someone is asking, is price going to buy or sell? Okay, you buy if you want. You buy. You buy if you want. You can go in and buy gold, but it's at your own risk. We have 1 minute left. Let's see. 1 minute left. 26 seconds. Guys, look at the price action there. We may have price shoot up. Let's see. But I told you, this is two sideways. Let's see. Let's see. 4 seconds. You can see traders what is happening. Price is selling, as I told you. Yeah, price is selling. But it's a small sell, man. Let's look at these other pairs. It's a small sell. Let's look at these other pairs. Let's see. USD JPY didn't do that much. You can see both, but a small buy, man. I was more on man. Guys, look at that. Do you see what has happened? Price didn't like really do a lot, but the breakout is happening. As I told you, I expected this breakout. The buy was in there, but this breakout, but even the volatility is so small, man. The volatility is so small. Look at that. It's so small. So we have one more. We have one more news event that is happening in 30 minutes. We have the conference. We have the conference, guys. We have the conference that is happening. There's one more conference. Let's see how it will affect the market and happens in 30 minutes. But look at that volatility, man. Nothing. Nothing. Probably the FMC press conference we may see some movements in the market, but nothing. Maybe when you look at the 5 year time frame, probably you can see there was a slight movement. A slight movement. Yeah, a slight movement. Poof. There was a slight movement. We thought we would have like that big buy, but let's wait for 10:30. We may have like a big candle coming. We may have a big candle coming. Markets didn't really move like we expected. Markets didn't like really move like we expected. Like we expected that much volatility. The sell was an obvious sell because if price was selling, at least my targets, I would be targeting this liquidity part down there. That would be my first target there. Let's wait for the next 30 minutes. We're left with around 20 something minutes, and let's see how that conference goes, and then we'll see how price will drop. But in the meantime, I'll show you my other trade that I caught. Man, guys, just trade price action. Price action is very easy. Price action is very easy, man. Price action is very easy. And also, guys, look, before I even teach you this price action thing, now do you see how momentum has really died off? Like momentum is like really small. You see how price is now playing at our trend line. You see, this is what I want. If price closes below, if price closes above our trend line, this candle right here closes in there, and then probably the next candle also comes in, and then probably it may have a push. If you have that kind of push up, like up to around here, we may have price continuing to go to the upper side. If you don't have like a breakout and close below here, if you don't have that, if you have this, you see this fake out, look at these traders. This fake out, same fake out right here. So if you can have this same fake out even here, this would be a nice buy trade to the upper side. You see, you buy here targeting this level right here. You see, this would be a nice trade to catch if this candle closes back from inside, and then it's giving us like a pin bar or a hammer. Like we see, you had a hammer here, then we had here let me look at BTC actually. I don't know how even I forgot to look at BTC. Let me look at it. And then we had this spinning top right here, this spinning top. I didn't look at BTC. Let me see BTC. What has happened with BTC? I didn't look at BTC. Let me first look at BTC. Did BTC move? But BTC didn't move even a single. Nothing. BTC didn't move. You can see it didn't move. BTC didn't move. Let me see. First, wait. Let me check my 5 minutes time frame. We had like a small movement on the 5 minutes time frame. We had like a small movement on the 5 minutes time frame. We had this small movement coming. You see this small movement, sure. You see. You know this. You see, guys. When it comes to trades and you are targeting 30, 40 pips, these are easy things that you can catch on a daily basis. You don't need to always you don't need to always gamble here. You see, like look at this trend line. I caught some trades today off this trend line. Look at this. This trend line, price came back here. I caught this trend line. I caught it buy. Price came back here again. I caught it buy. And this is the same trade I sent to my people, and they caught the same trade as you can see. And this was like 40 pips. This one was 30 pips. Same this was 30 pips. You see this move from here to here, here to here. And you can see price doesn't come back to go even take out our stop loss. No, like simple price action, man. Trend line, simple price action. You see? So when it comes to these news events, FMC, if you can't like really interpret something, then don't waste your time trading it. Let's first go back to gold and see how is gold moving. Markets didn't Euro USD. Guys, this is Euro USD. Let's see. Remember what I told you, for those that were alive, I told you USD, we may have it drop back down. Look at that. It just respected this trend line. It respected this trend line and then just pushed back down here. You can see. Price would have probably broken through and gone up, but it came back. It just bounced off here, back to the downside. This is beautiful, man. As I told you, USD JPY, it would buy. I thought price probably would first push down here, then probably give us a nice buy. But for those that were looking for 10 pips in the market, yeah, price bought. But again, still, markets are not moving the way we expect. Probably we may have a bigger event uh, in the next 13 minutes. We may have a bigger event in the next 30 minutes. Then for GBP USD, same thing, price sold, bouncing off this trend line. You can see price sold bouncing off this trend line. This same trend line you can see. And then for GBP USD, overall, when you look at the higher time frame, like 4 hours, let's look at the daily time frame. You can see the daily time frame we had price still in a downtrend market. Man, trading is all about patience. You can see we had still that trend line where price was currently at. So now price was here. Price was here. You see. Indicate that now we may have a fall. The only way you can know if price is going to go back to an uptrend or downtrend, if it breaks the trend line. If price breaks this trend line, you see this trend line, and then it holds above, it indicates that now we're going to see an uptrend market where we see price giving us high highs and high lows. Before price breaks the trend line, then just look for sells. Just look for sells. That's why on gold I was sure price is still in. Let's see. I looked at this pair last time with you guys, but I haven't traded this pair in a while, but I've been making analysis of this pair, man. This pair right here. This is US 30, man. Look at how US 30 moves. I mean, this is USO. Man, look at how this thing is moving. Whoever loves to trade this thing, man, look at this price action. What is hard here, guys? Look at that. What is hard here? What is hard here? To be honest, look at this. Let's put it to the 15 minutes time frame. What is hard here, guys? What price action don't you understand here? Like, what don't you understand here? Like, you guys, what is this? Look at this. What don't you guys understand here? Probably can put here, up here. Look at this. What don't you understand here, guys? Look. Like, I don't trade this pair. I don't like follow it up. But if I was trading it, this would be easy buys and sells. As prices coming down to giving us lower lows and lower highs, man. Nothing hard here, man. Let's come back to our gold pair. Here. Traders, we are back here, we're back here, we're back here, we're back here. We are back here. I'm waiting to see what will come from that FOMC conference meeting. The breakout is happening, as I told you. If this breakout can happen, and it's a big one, we expect price to keep on selling. And then as price is coming back up, we can always catch the buys. You can even catch the other sell when price is selling. But you confirm your trades before you can just jump on board. So you can see price is selling, as you can see, beautiful. Price is selling. We have more 19 minutes, and my sleep is now kicking in. My sleep is now kicking in. I think I need to start doing like live trading sessions, like live trading. I know I've said it, but I know I've said it, but the timing, man, the timing. I'm always busy. Like I'm always busy. I'm sitting on the computer for a long period of times. The eye is paying me. Most times I do my analysis on my phone. Yeah, I know. It's just the timing, man. Just know it's stressful sitting on these computers. I know I've said I'll go live, but it's not easy, man. Sitting in front of this computer, man. This light. That's why for me, the things that matter to me more than money, man. Health, good health matters to me. If this thing is going to make my eyes sick, man, I will just sit here for a few minutes and then go off it. I can't just be trying to chase money. I think money to fix my eyes. Yeah, like you can avoid like this too much light because you have to sit like you see doing these live trading sessions. You have to sit and wait for your trade to play out. Literally, you have to wait and wait for your trade to play out. That's why I may finish a week when I've only placed two trades. Only imagine two trades. Luckily, yesterday I had a trade, a profitable trade. Even today I had a profitable trade. Today I have two trades. But the times where you wait and wait, now imagine you're having to wait with probably 200, 300 people watching you, and the other are waiting like this. Oh, I don't want to age badly, man. Mm. You reach older age and your eyes are fucked. Mm. Guys. Basketball is life. Okay, we see a bounce off here. We see a bounce off. Let's go to the 1 hour candle. Now, on the 1 hour, on the 5 years time frame, we see price has closed below. But my main thing is, will price close below even on the higher time frame like this one? Will price close below? Because these other ones we had, these were just fake outs. These were all fake outs. Fake out, fake out. Will this be a fake out? Will this be a fake out? This one right here. Man, trading, you have to wait. And the reason why you have to wait is you always want to take trades and price starts going in profits there and then. You don't want to take trades and then price fast plays in your stop loss for some time. Even take you out and then goes back to the upper side. I don't want that. Now, let me show you something, guys. Let me first delete this. So we have this move right here. Now, on Monday, we had price breakout from this zone right here. You see this zone right here? This zone right here caused this upside move. You see? This zone right here caused this upside move. This zone caused this upside move. You see? This zone right here. Now price is kind. If probably price now may play around here, and then you may see a push to the upper side, indicating that this is a demand zone. This zone right here, because we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all huge candles. Yes, I use chart patterns, man. I use anything to do with price action. I use anything to do with price action, guys. So if we were to take this trade, guys, we would catch a trade when price has closed back in here, and probably we see something like we see things like bullish flags, or we can see we can see a bullish flag. No, not a bullish flag. Bullish engulfing candle pattern here, because this zone right here looks like a demand zone for me. Now, if this demand zone is violated, I want to see price break it and retest it. So indicating that we need to see price break and retest this zone, and then we can see sales to come in. Those are my two scenarios. Price to bounce off this demand zone. Let me come here. Let me get for you a new charter and you see that demand zone. Wow. So for those that didn't see the demand zone, this is the zone that I'm talking about. This is whole zone caused this upside move. You see that upside move. So indicating that now we may have price, we may have just this price just come back and then tap into this gap right here. If it taps it and we see just rejections, we may see now price go back up to the upper side. That's what I think. So we may see this. We may see price come up, then probably bounce off and go back up. We may see that. What else? We may see price just do this. We may see price come here back, retest, and then we start a downtrend market. That's what I think. So we have to wait and wait and wait, man. We have to wait in the process. We have to wait. We have to wait. I use chart patterns, man. I use chart patterns. Chart patterns are the easiest. Like chart patterns are very easy to use. Like someone was asking if I use chart patterns. I caught this move right here on BTC. I once caught this move on BTC. Let's see. I once caught a move on BTC on the 5 minutes time frame. I don't remember what that was. I think it was around this part right here. It was just a chart pattern I saw on a smaller time frame. Let's first see. I think, yeah, that was the reaction from Trump swelling in. Yeah, it was around this part right here. Let's see. This part right here. It was around this part right here. Let's first more than say. That part right there. Yeah, here. For whoever was saying that, do I trade chart patterns, man? Yes, I do trade chart patterns, and chart patterns are very easy, man. I caught this move, and also my VIP at it. Look at this. This move right here again, tight stop loss. You guys, man, I tried the simplest, man. My trade that, like the way I catch trades. Look at this. Price are just bouncing in between there. So what is the best place to take a trade? Is these bounces of, even though you're selling from here or selling from up here. You see, now you see I caught this trade from here, and then price gave us more than 1,000 pips. 1,000 pips. Yes, I do mind about psychological zones. I'm a sucker for psychological zones, man. I trade psychological zones more. Psychological zones are just turning points, man. As easy as that. Like zones where price has played the most. Now you see like how price has bounced off here. Look at this, guys. Oh, I may even find myself trading Bitcoin today. Let's see. You see how price has come back here on Bitcoin? Price has bounced off here multiple times. 1, 2. Now price has come back here. You see there? Price has come back there. Right here. Let's first see my 1 hour candle. I'm even find myself buying some Bitcoin today. Let's see if we can have confirmation, then we can go in for some buys on gold. I mean on BTC. On BTC, because price has come back to the psychological zone. So if we don't see any breakout, right here, we may buy BTC, man. We may buy BTC. Then we have 9 minutes until that conference. It drops, whatever it is. Let's first come back here and first look at how is gold moving. Gold, man, I love trade gold and BTC only. me go pick some more water. Man, I drink water like nothing. Where's my gold pair? Yeah, this is where I expect my gold to bounce off. I think gold may bounce off from here, meaning we may see some buys, man. We may see some buys. Even though price, let's say price may continue like coming down, but I think we may have a bounce off first to even up to this trend line right here. But let's see from that when it clocks 10:30, that news event, we may have even more volatility. Let me first pick more. More. Hydrate. Uh-huh. So let's see if it clocks the 10:30. I do trade psychological zones. Psychological zones, guys, are those zones like very important zones in the market where price has. Anytime when price reaches there, it has to turn. Like it's obvious. Anytime when price comes there, it has to turn. Those are like psychological zones. I want to see if we can have a bounce off from here, man. This bounce off will go up to here. Look, up to up there, up to up there. Nice one. You can catch even more than I don't know how many pips. Nice one. Let me. Our BTC is still there. Our BTC is still here also. You can see we may have a similar thing, a bounce off. We may have a bounce off, man. Oh, shit. Guys, let me see those questions. You can ask me. You can ask me. I'm here to answer those questions. Let me see those questions. Someone is asking, what pattern do I see on the H4? On the H4, we don't see any pattern here. There's not any pattern here on the H4. It's just market. It's just price action here. The price action that is on H4 is this one. You see, this is the price action that we have on the H4. This one right here. Then this, then this, then this. This is what we have on H4. This is what we have on H4. You see, traders, this is what we have on H4. That is what we have on the H4. You can see. It's just price action, man. Higher highs and higher lows. As simple as that. Higher highs and higher lows. That's what we have. We have 4 minutes until that thing drops. We have 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes until that thing drops. Let's see. We have 4 minutes until that thing drops. We have 4 minutes until it drops. We have 4 minutes until it drops. Gold. Someone was also asking me, do I ever consider the highs and of the week? Yeah, I do consider them, yes. On this monitor here, I have this Apple monitor here that I always draw out my weekly highs and weekly lows. I also consider them. Like, man, I'll be honest with you guys. Anything to do with price action, I use it. Anything to do with price action. Because I just want to buy when price breaks. I mean, I just want to buy when price. I want to buy at a low, and then I want to sell at a high. So you only see these things when you draw these lines. So it can either be a weekly high, a weekly low. Price like plays around. So depending on the type of trading that you're doing, if you're day trading or swing trading, you just do your analysis depending on how you are trading. So if I'm day trading, I'm always going to be in the smaller time frame, 1 hour and then below. You understand? So someone also asked, yes, gold is still bullish. Gold is still bullish if it gives us a fake out. If price can come back and close back from inside here, guys, you see, if price can come back and close back from inside here, this trend line, gold is still bullish. If it comes back and closes back from this trend line, it means it's still bullish. You may have tomorrow price go up as high as this for this gold. But if price closes below, it indicates that we may have now price, come and violate this demand zone right here, then probably we may see a retest and then we may see some sell trades coming. But again, anything can happen in these markets. You just have to trade what you see. You don't just start gambling. Okay, you think price will do this, you think price will do it, man. Price, it's not us who control this market. We just try and read what we can see, And then we can also use the past data, the historical data. So markets have once moved like this. I think price will do the same exact thing if price comes down. So you wait for your confirmation. So when you take your trade, put a stop loss. The stop loss is there to guide you. However much you're 100% sure of what price is giving you. You have to use a stop loss. We have 2 minutes. We have now 1 minute left, guys. We have 1 minute left until that thing plays out. Let's see. I'm first going to remove this. Let's remove this. We have 1 minute. 1 minute left. Let's see. I want to catch. I'm looking for buys, man. If price can close above those trend lines, let's see. We have 27 seconds. 20 seconds. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Someone was asking, what do I think about USO? Man, USO is just, it has been ranging in 4 seconds. So, man, even that, the conference has happened. Guys, the conference has happened. The conference has happened. We didn't have like really much movement. Let's see. We didn't have really much movement. So I may look for buys. I may look for buys off this pair. Actually, look at the reaction, man. Look at the reaction, guys. Actually, it has happened on BTC. We see a reaction of this part right here. We see a reaction of BTC. Let's see if everything can just align like that, and we don't see any markets drop. If price can pull back and close back in here, this will be a nice buy for gold, man. Gold will buy back up there. But if it keeps on dropping, it may just break this demand zone, man, and retest on it. It will just break it and retest on it. But let's be patient. Let's see how it goes. But BTC is playing out very nicely. BTC, you can see BTC is playing out very nicely. Look at that. Let me see, where is my trading account? If we can catch 20 pips with you guys here before I go to bed, that would be an honor to catch 20 pips with you guys. If you can catch 20 pips. So we can see price has pushed up, it has left this It can come back and retest there. If it closes up there, if it can come back and retest there without violating us, that would be a nice thing. Let's see. That would be a nice thing. Oh, guys, I'm tired. But this would be a nice one from down here. Now you see on the 1 minute time frame, the 1 minute time frame price gave us fuck, we missed this one. No, let's see gold. Guys, look. Even gold, look. You see what I told you guys? The price is going to bounce off. Okay, let's see. Can it close back from in there? Guys, do you know what they call scalping? No, wait, we're not scalping here. We don't need to scalp here. We don't need to scalp here. You have to stay composed. Stay composed. Watch away. Look. Sometimes waiting for confirmation, it pains. We have 1 minute. If this candle closes back from in here, guys, I'm going to go in for a buy. If this candle closes in here, so meaning this was respected, this demand zone. Whoever asked me about demand and supply zone, thank you so much. I hope not people know what demand and supply means. Even though we have missed out on this trend, but at least you have learned what demand and supply is. At least if you would catch this trade off this zone right here, which is now a demand zone, you can see. At least I've taught you something, guys. Even though we missed the trade, but if this candle closes back in here, remember I talked about the fake out. Do you remember that, guys? I talked about the fake out. Look at this, the fake out. You see, we talked about this fake out. So we haven't missed anything. No, we haven't missed anything. Now, if this candle closes up there, we can catch it now a buy, and then probably the price can continue going to the upper side. Yes, price will continue going to the upper side. If price closes in there, if price can close back in there, if it can close from in there, if it doesn't close from in there, then we have to be even more patient. Man, I look for gold. I mean, this is BTC. God, how did we miss that? Hey. So, we missed our entries. 2 entries, man, on gold and BTC. Mostly for BTC. For gold, we weren't confirmed. For gold, because price was still outside the trend line. But for this one, at least price was still in our trend line. For this one, price was still in our trend line. So the best part would be taking a trade when price breaks this line right here. But I didn't draw it out, because to draw this line, you have to zoom into the 1 minute time frame and then see if price, Damn. But again, this is a good session because, again, in this case, I've taught you what demand and supply is and how price plays around these zones, supply zones and all that. And then you can see price has bounced off this zone right here. It bounced off this zone right here. You see? This zone right here. I told the price always comes back to zones where price has already been. Now, price gives opportunities. Now you can see it's pulling back. It has pulled back down here. So it has pulled back. Let's see. Let me go to my 1 minute time frame. It's like giving us a retest. So if I'm to take my trade here, I'm going to put my stop loss here. Why are you moving too fast? This thing is moving too fast. So stop loss would be around here, and then target this upper part right there. No, like if we are to sell gold, we have to follow something. Yeah. Now you see how gold has come back. I told you if you are to buy, only if price closes in here and then it closes in there forever. But again, for this kind of close, it's closing at 11, 11, 11. So, man, I told you, trading in the forex market is not 1 + 1 = 2. You know, yeah, it's only 1 + 1 = 2. You have to wait and wait. So this kind of however much it does anything, I need it to close from in there, and that is if the 1 hour, if the 1 hour candle has expired. Yeah, someone has said no FOMO. Yeah, man, there's no that fear of missing out. No, we shouldn't have it when we're trading the forex market. bro, bro. Someone has typed here Uganda, bro. Prophet, you gave me. Same to wako tudachaga. Guys, have you seen the retest? The retest happened. The retest happened, yeah, but it was too quick. This is the retest. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This retest. You see this. So price breaks out massively. This was massive, and then it comes back down to retrace, like a retracement, and then pumps back to the upper side. You can see. Massive, massive, massive trends. But these are things, man, you have to catch. Well, we thought would catch the retrace from like down here. I use mostly 5 minutes time frame for entries, but even 1 minute time frame, even 1 minute can be good sometimes. Even 1 minute time frames can be good. So more of the story, guys, is here. As long as you understand price action, that is the most important thing. And these news events sometimes will just come out here to 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 complete your market structure. These news events most times will come out here to complete your market structure. So you can see this right here. This price came back down here and gave us a retest, guys. You see this one right here on BTC USD. You can see we missed an entry. We missed an entry from here. The price pushed up, pulled back here, but the movements were too quick. The movements were too quick. This right here. So these are movements where you just place a trade and then you modify and put a stop loss after. But movement was too quick, you can see. Now prices continue to go to the upper side, but I'll find the way I'll catch this trend let me see. It's actually a pullback when you look clearly, guys. It's actually it's all a pullback. Look at this. It's all a pullback. This is all a pullback. You see that? That's all a pullback. It's all a pullback. Guys, hi. Do you see what I'm saying? Look at Bitcoin. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening with Bitcoin? What is happening with Bitcoin? Damn. Okay, this is too much. Whatever's happening with Bitcoin is too much. It's too much. It's moving way fast. Like literally, it's moving way too fast. Look at that. Damn. Damn. This is moving way too fast. Guys, I'm going to go in for a trade on gold and BTC, but I'm going to only target 20 pips. That is my target. I'm taking a trade on gold and BTC. I'm risking 20 pips to make 20 pips. I'm risking 20 pips on both of the trades. So it's going to be like a quick scalp. But if price keeps on going my way, I'm just going to break even. If price like keeps on going like my way in profits. Let's see how it goes. Because I feel like for gold, it may keep on pumping up like really crazy for gold. It may keep on pumping up crazy. But this movement was crazy from down here, man. This movement here from down here, this was crazy from down here. These are trades that bro, would you do a prop farm challenge? Yeah, I'm actually going to do the. I want to take on the 200K account. I want to take on the 200K account. Yes, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll take on the 200K account. Yes. I even told a friend of mine, I'm going to do a 200K account. I had stopped doing prop farms because the last time I did prop farms, man, those guys didn't want to pay me. You know, they didn't want to pay me. Like you do a challenge, you make these guys money, and then they come up with those funny rules. I think, can I take my trade now? Let me wait a little bit more. I'm going to take. I want to buy gold and BTC, but I'm going to target only 20 pips to the upper side. 20 pips only. I use XNES. I use XNES. I use I use XNES. Now price is reacting off that big movement to the upper side. This movement that we had. You see now this is BTC. This big impulse to the upper side. So price is reacting off it now. If it can come up to like this gap right here, then it would be a good buy to the upper side. This gap right here. It can pull back in here, then we can have like good. But again, it looks like it has already broken this upper part right here, so it may give us a pullback to the upper side. You know, I even forgot to order for food. Ha! What's the time? 10:44. 10:44. Let's see. 10:44. 10:44. Between one of the pairs that moves very fast is gold. Gold, if you miss out your entry, don't take that trade. Unless when you scalp and you have like a big account. Let's say if you're trading on a $20,000 account, then you can scalp there. But if you're trading on a smaller account and you're risking 20 pips, 20 pips is very small, man. It's very tiny. Very tiny. Very tiny. This would be a massive entry from down here. From down here, this would be a massive entry. This one right here, from down here, man. Anytime when I see such movements and I miss them, I'd be like, one time I'll catch you, and I'll catch you with a 10 lot size. One time I'll catch you with a 10 lot. One time I'll catch you with a 10 lot, and you tell me, I'll catch you with a 10 lot. Someone's BTC is skyrocketing, man. Yeah, man. XRP holder. Man, one coin that I took for granted was XRP. I took XRP for granted. I didn't buy it when price was really cheap. I had over $4,000 worth of XRP in 2022, and then I sold all of them off because I think I was broke that time. I think I had like first something and I needed money like urgently, so I sold all my XRP. That's one of the days I regret like the most. I regret so much. So having sold my XRP, but I own now some, but I bought them expensively. This is why I'm recommending you guys to buy Afro tokens when you still can. Afro token right now is still cheap. Let's see, where is Afro token? The Afro token right now is at $2.23 million market cap. We have had price reduced a bit for some time. This is all redistribution. You see, this has been happening for a reason. Don't just see price come up and then come down. Come up. Whenever price comes down here, this is called a redistribution. We are trying to follow the same exact patterns for what we had with Peppercoin. Peppercoin, we had the same redistribution. You see, and this happened for some time and then we had price skyrocket. When you look here, guys, look, Afro token is number one on the Sunpump coins. On Sunpump coins, it's number one. Afro token. The reason why it's number one, meaning in over 100,000 coins, this coin has stood up there. It has stood up there. I'll give an example. Look at Sandog. This is Sandog. You see Sandog? Sandog went from here to up here. It went almost $1 billion market cap. It's back to $52 million market cap. Can you imagine? Because they didn't have a redistribution. You see, they didn't have this redistribution that we had. You see, price just came here, then people just skyrocketed, and then after, look, price is back to $53 million market cap. Do you see that? This is not a healthy. You see, but now remember, these guys have a bigger market cap than us. But look, they're number two on Sunpalm coins. But Afro token, which comes from Africa. You see, we have had a healthy redistribution. Went as high as $11 million market cap, almost 12. Price came back down to 2. It came back down to 6 here. I mean, it came back up to 6. It came back down, redistributed. It now comes back down to 7. Now again, we come back to redistribution. Redistribution, it's when people lose patience and then sell off their coins. You know, there are people that are holding more coins than all of us. You see, the people are holding 7 million coins after. So whenever price comes as high as this, some are going to make money. And then people lose patience down here and they lose sell off their coins. That's why we say legends are made down here. Legends are made down here. So you can see we have had a redistribution. This redistribution and then price shoots. Redistribution and then price shoots. Now this is also a redistribution. This has all been a redistribution, and now price is going to shoot soon. We are now likely going to see now price come down, come as high as this. We may see price come as high as this, man. We may see price come as high as this. It may price come as high as this here. $14 million market cap. $14 million market cap, man. You see, guys, we may see a price shoot as high as that. Let's come back to our 5 minutes time frame. Now, guys, you see this line? I didn't draw it there, but I drew it there some time ago. You see our price reached here. Same thing price has reached here, and then it has played around here. You see, psychological zones are very easy, man. Psychological zones. You see, when you're trying to gamble around here, it may be very hard. But if price has reached already that zone, it's easy to catch a scalp trade. The same thing from down here, down here. Like these are easy things. You don't need to go to school to learn these things. So if you want me to speak in Luganda, I'll do so. Buli akatale we covered de kagenda koma after a period of time. We covered de. You just have to set yourself, and take the trend, put your stop loss there and hold, let price play around. You see, buli akatale we covered de kagenda koma. Buli covered de kagenda koma. But I'm really sad that we missed out on this. It happened so quick, like it happened like really quick. This would be a nice buy. The moment I looked at BTC, it had bounced and was playing around this part right. I knew price was just going to shoot back up, but it played out so fast. It played out so fast. This right here. This was so fast. Amazing. Gold is choppy. I look for. Let's first look at this USD JPY. 277. Let's see. Let's see what part that is. Or is gold. 277. You plan on selling gold at 2770. Let's see what that is. 2770. Oh, this part right here. This here. Yeah, that would be. I think that's an all-time high. Oh, you see, I was even saying this is all-time high. Kumbe gold reached the all-time high this side. Oh my god. Yeah, that's actually a very good zone if you are to sell gold. That's a very good zone to sell gold. If you're selling gold, you can sell it at that zone. If price comes there, you expect a sell there. A sell will come in. A sell will come in, definitely, at that zone right there. But in the meantime, we have a few minutes until this kind of closes. But I think everything now just shows that price is going to close back from in there. Let me show you guys. You see price. I told you if price closes back from in there, and then we can have like a candle that tells us price is going to like really continue going to the upper side. You see now we have this big. You see this candle has closed back from in, and then now it's almost like now an engulfing, a bullish engulfing candle. You see. So now the only thing is to wait. Let's wait. We shall wait for a pullback. How do meme coins work? I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how meme coins work. So now, guys, I'm giving you a trader. If this candle closes, because I'm going to go off, I'm about to go off. So if this candle closes back from inside, the way it has done. Now, on the smaller time frame, any gap that it has left in there, wait until price comes back there, and then you take your trade, guys. Wait until price comes back there and take your trade. This would be the desired part. This part right here, price can come back as low as this and take your trade. If price comes back and taps this trend line, you can take your trade, man. You can take your trade. Let's see. Someone was asking, how would you make money with meme coins, man? People have made money with meme coins. So how would we make money with meme coins? Is when you buy into these meme coins when price is at a low market cap, you can tend to make money. So I'll give an example. Most people have entered Afro token from higher market caps. People have entered from $10 million. Some people have entered this market cap from 5 but for us, I got to know about Afro token when price was at $30,000 market cap, but I didn't trade in at that time. I took it for granted. You understand? Meaning, if I take it, if I put it $1,000 when price was at $30,000 market cap, I would have made more than almost $200,000 profit. But I didn't. But I was able to come in at this level right here when price came back down. No, when price was still going up. So I caught this from here. Let me show you. And I'm going to calculate for you how much I made at first. So I came into the market when price was here. At here. Do you see, guys? I caught the Afro token from this part down here, down there, when price was at $600,000 market cap. You see, now from here, I put in $1,000. Price went as high as $11 million market cap. From here, you see, from down here to up here. So my money did a 15x from $600,000 to almost $12 million market cap. Meaning my money did a 10x, I mean a 15x, meaning 15 times $1,000, that's $50,000. That's how much I made when price came as high as this. Now what I did is I didn't cash out my money. I just kept on adding more money. As price came back down, I kept on adding more money. I kept on adding more money. I kept on adding more money, indicating that now, if price goes back to $11 million market cap, I've invested more money that if price goes back there, I'm going to, if even a 10x is going to be crazy on how much I've now invested back into the market. I hope that makes sense. I'll give you an example. If I invested $1,000 from here, and then at here, I was making 15,000. Now imagine if I've added more than $5,000 again. I mean, more than $10,000. Now imagine I've bought more and more and more coins, indicating that even when price comes just to $6 million market cap, I'm making more and more than I would make when price would go to $11 million market cap, and then I have in a few coins. So I've I've utilized the dip. Recently, I had it in almost $4,000. No, I had it in I think around $7,000 in the market. This market. Uh, the week after that, no, these other last weeks I've just added in, I think a total of, no, I won't mention the numbers, but I've added in like really so much money. So meaning if market just comes to $15 million market cap, I'm cashing out so much money. Guys, I did show you this screen right here shows me this guy's speech. I just turned off the volume, but I have a screen here that shows I watched his speech there. I watched his speech there. But that speech is not like really important for me because for me, I know whatever is going to come out is going to complete market structure. That is all I know. Whatever news events come out is going to complete market structure. You understand? So even though you watch that Jerome Powell and then you stick to what he's going to say, but if you can't take the trade, if you can't trade the aftermath, then it's pointless. So me, I want to know what he said, but I want to see the aftermath because I can't just be trading when that guy speaks. Because when he speaks just like this, markets can be very volatile, man. I always watch news, man. Trust me, I spend the biggest time of my time watching news. I spend most of my time watching news, man. I spend most of my time watching news. So I always see what those guys are saying. So guys, I hope you all have a good night. And if for gold, look for buys. If price gives us anything like a retracement, you can go in for buys, risk small, don't risk too much. You see, guys. So let me go and first drive out, and then let me go out and then buy something to eat because I'm so hungry, man. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I hope you all enjoyed this live session. I hope you have all enjoyed it and probably have learned something new. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next live session. Probably, if God gives me energy, I may catch one live session with you guys. Have a good one.